What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of King's Court. It's your man, King Real, joined as always with my man, Jay Money. What's up, Jay?
What's up with it, y'all? Hey, it's another day, another dollar, man. You know what I'm saying? We ready to get back to it. Let's get it. I know it's a bunch of college games going on, but we got NBA going on too, man. So we finna get this cash today.
We gonna damn sure get this cash today. I'm trying to see if I just hit this over. Let me see. Damn, I missed the over in the in play, bro. I tried to grab the over in the Marquette Murray game, man, over 151. I just missed that shit too. Barely, almost had it, man. Almost had it, man. Missed it by 4 points. It's okay. Hey, Jay, I've been getting this March Madness money all day, in playing and taking first halves, bro. You see the board, baby. You see the board. Wolfpack. Wolfpack for life. And I ain't talking about that shit that was on WCW, that sweet. We talking about the real Wolfpack up here. But anyway, Jay, let's get to these first games, brother. A game you were just asking me about, Jay. You hit me up with it. Well, no, this ain't the game that come on right now. That's a different game. That's in a little bit. We talk about this Minnesota and Charlotte game, Jay. Minnesota, bro, we know they're horrible on the road. They're 3-7 record against Charlotte right now. Minnesota is 9-28 away. Versus the West away, Jay. This team is 8-15. I mean, versus the East away. I'm sorry, I said West. Versus the East away, this team is 7-7 ATS, and they are 5-9 away. But Charlotte hasn't looked that good lately as well, Jay, especially without Zeller out there. No Kid Gilchrist tonight, too, for the Charlotte team. Minnesota's 1-6 ATS last 7, 1-4 straight up last 5, 0-5 ATS last 5 road games, 0-5 straight up last 5 road games, 7-7 ATS last 24 games in Charlotte. Jay, I don't have a side on this game, but what I do have on this game is a total, bro. I'm loving the over in this game, man. This is a game where I have to take the over in. I mean, the over between these two ball clubs that went over 8 of the last 12 games. When Minnesota, 13 of the last, if I'm correct, where's that? 13 of Minnesota's, 8 of Minnesota's last 12 games have went over. This total's sitting at 222 earlier, Jay, when I got it. I was loving the over in this spot, man.
Right, yeah, I like this over too. I mean, I think that we're gonna see points here, and like you say, I mean, then you don't have Tyus Gibson as at that. He's not really a big scorer. He's really more of a defensive guy out there for them. You know what I'm saying? Play like the little small forward, power forward, or whatever. But he can really bang down there with anybody. So him being out, and you know what I'm saying, them having obviously all their point guards out shows me that really that the Timberwolves don't really want to win this game. I mean, and the Hornets, they've been losing as well, but they're at the house. They know they don't want to just keep losing for their home fans. I feel like they're going to want to get a win at some point. I do. It's crazy to say, but I do lean towards the Hornets in this spot. I feel like they could possibly get it done in the house. I didn't bet on them, especially, you know what I'm saying, at the 5.5. But you see this line moving up to 6. I mean, they're opening, you know what I'm saying, somewhere around 3.5, and it's been bet up all the way up to 6. You know, I feel like that's for a reason. I don't think that the Timberwolves want to win this game. I mean, I don't think they'll even be competitive. You're not competitive, then you're not going to be playing defense. So I definitely will look towards the over here. When I first saw it, I was wondering why it's not up there closer to like 230. You know what I'm saying, to be honest with you. But obviously, Charlotte hadn't been really scoring a whole lot of points lately, but they're still an over team at the house. So, and if they, you know what I'm saying, are going to win this game, they're going to push the pace and score a bunch of points, and Kemba is likely to go off. And like you say, no Kid Gilchrist in here, you know what I'm saying, he's a defensive player as well. So without him in there, he's, you know what I'm saying, there's less defense in the game. The over has to be the play in this game, and I lean towards the Hornets.
No doubt, yeah, Jay. The reason why I take the Hornets too, I hit you with the ATS stats and the current game stats when it came to Minnesota. But damn, Charlotte's 1-7 ATS last 8 games, 1-4 straight up last 5 games, 0-4-1 ATS last 5 home games, 1-6 straight up last 7 home games. You know, you said you leaning in that direction with Charlotte, Jay. You know, I was pretty fucking high on Charlotte, man, early on in the season, man. I really thought this team was gonna make the playoffs. I thought I was gonna cash that nice little playoff ticket. But when I'm looking more at this team and broke this game down, just looking at it a little bit more, I'm like, Wiggins could possibly go off in Towns, man. Towns could have a big night tonight against Charlotte, man. It could be a Towns, Wiggins, and Kimbo type of show. I don't know where the score is going to come from for Charlotte. But then I'm also concerned about Minnesota's defense, Jay. They don't play any. So it's kind of like, man, I see offense from Minnesota, but I don't see any defense today. And then the Hornets side, I see offense from Kimbo. Maybe Bridges, Batum get off. I mean, they are at home, so I see basket from them at home. But I don't see another Charlotte Hornet player probably putting up 25 or 26 points. It may be a collective effort from the team to get the cover, but I just thought that 5.5 might have been too many points.
Yeah, and like you say, I mean, and the whole thing is, that's the thing. It wasn't it didn't open at that. It's been bet up to that. You know what I'm saying? So that's the only thing that's scary about that, especially these spreads lately. That's been moving a whole point or two. It's like a lot of the times you look back at the game like, damn, that, you know what I'm saying? They moved that way for a reason. It could be on the total or it could be on the side. So I mean, I didn't take the Hornets here minus the 5.5. I mean, like I said, it's up to 6 now. So if you like the Timberwolves, you could get 6 points out there if you like them. So I could definitely, you know what I'm saying, see if you like it. But Real did mention they are absolutely terrible on the road. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like that this total is super high, and I think it's high for a reason. And if it's gonna get to that total, or if it's gonna reach over, the Hornets have to score points. And if they score points here tonight, then I see them possibly getting a win. I've seen the Timberwolves play plenty of times where they might come out in the first quarter, first half. You know what I'm saying? Where they're kind of sort of playing. You know what I'm saying? Keeping the game tight or whatever. Contesting a little bit, but then in the second half, they just absolutely fade away. Their defense is just absolutely terrible. So we'll see what happens, but this isn't a big game for me at all.
No doubt, Jay. Yeah, we move on to the next one. We'll welcome everybody in, man. Line moved to 6, you guys know. Somebody asked about Hornets first quarter. I'm not touching it. I'm not touching on Hornets. I'm not touching on first quarter right now with the Hornets team. These are two teams ATS wise. I don't feel comfortable doing that. But we got another game, Jay. Let's get to it. I tweeted it out earlier. I'm on the Denver -8. Denver just went in there and beat Boston, man. They beat Boston in Boston. They had a couple of days off. I know this team isn't the best on the road, but lately they're 4-1 ATS last 5 road games. They're 5-1 straight up. A team like Washington, Jay, which I hammered yesterday with you and Jimmy the Bag, man. And I hammered it personally on my own as well. Even especially when they went to overtime, bro, I hammered it again. Wizards looked tired yesterday. They looked tired during the game, and now they had to fly home to face a Denver team who's offensively stacked, Jay, and they have the big bodies down there to bang. Portis can't stop these guys down there, man. He's way too small, bro. I'm on Denver first quarter, full unit bet first quarter, and I'm on Denver full game -8.
Yeah, I actually like that bet. Excuse me. I can't say I'm not on it that big, but I actually do like Denver here. It does scare me a little bit that the Wizards are, you know what I'm saying, they are good off of back-to-back, but this is a third game in 4 nights, you know what I'm saying, with travel, and they're coming off their overtime game, which they were fighting the whole time. I mean, you see Bill out there playing, you know what I'm saying, a shitload of minutes. He played the whole first quarter. I'm watching this game. They're obviously struggling defensively like they always do against a team that plays good defense. It does hurt a little bit. They're coming off a very high win, you know what I'm saying, off the Celtics, but I mean, they've won 4 straight. I can't say I didn't think that they were going to win the game versus Celtics. They did. So I'm hoping they don't have a letdown game here. But I don't know. It's a tricky cap, especially seeing the line move up 2 points. I mean, it's up to 8.5 now. And even before last night, it wasn't even 6.5 then. I remember it was like somewhere around 5.5, and it just kept moving. You know what I'm saying? I said this morning 6.5, and it just steady moving up. So a lot of times you see that moving for a reason. I could definitely see Denver coming out here win this game by double digits. I hope they blow the Wizards out of the fucking water. They absolutely pissed me off last night. I mean, then you come back and tie it up and send to overtime, and then you're thinking, oh man, maybe in overtime they don't get it done, and then they just don't even do shit in there. So I mean, it's real disappointing. But they took the L. I can't say that's a situation that I would bet on time and time again. You gonna tell me Porter and Levine is out? I have to fucking take the other team. But I mean, you got to think the Wizards don't play any defense, and it showed last night. So I just don't think that this is a good matchup for them. And like you say, Real, they don't already have any bigs already. Jokic and Millsap should fucking eat, and along with Plumlee, they should really just have a field day here.
Yeah, and I'm watching my man Ty here talking about Wizards' dead legs. Yeah, they had dead legs last night. They definitely going to have dead legs the second half of this game over here. I think even in the beginning of the game, I mean, if anybody in Washington, what time did they fly back? Did they fly back directly after the game last night? What time did they get in over there in Washington tonight? I mean, that's the whole thing. Did they get in this morning? Did you have a quick practice? Now you go play? Man, that's a recipe for a fucking disaster right there, Jay Money. And no reason tonight, Jay. Man, Denver should roll. Denver's 1 game behind Golden State for the first place right now, bro, in the West. They should roll. And you know what's funny, Jay? You know how I've been saying the Wizards don't need to make the playoffs, bro? If this team makes the playoffs, they're going to fuck their team off for at least 2 or 3 years in the future if they make the playoffs this year. Last night, Jay, I didn't take that into consideration because they were playing the Bulls. And no Levine, no Porter. But what they did last night and what they kind of showed me last night was they don't want to make the playoffs, Jay.
Right. Yeah. I mean, you're exactly right. I can't say I thought that they were going to come out a little bit hungrier than that, but it was the Bulls that came out and took it to them. I mean, it's probably like the Wizards, like, oh no, Levine, no Porter, we're gonna come in here and get this win. I mean, and they were still fighting down. You know what I'm saying? In the towards the end of the game, but it just I could tell the way the Bulls came out. Like, damn, boy, them boys, I mean, they came to play. They're the two stars out, and they just really came to play. So I mean, the Wizards, I don't know. It's tough, man, because it seemed they're seemed there for a while that they weren't trying to lose. You know what I'm saying? They were actually winning games, being competitive. Even the games they were losing, even on the road, they were either winning games or barely losing, coming back and making it a tight game. So I don't know. It's just tricky to cap, but like you say, I guess technically it would hurt them. But as a player, it's always hard to go out there and lose. It's pretty tough to go out there and play basketball. I mean, because I mean, especially you make it to that level. I just go to the recreation. You know what I'm saying? Rec center and play basketball. I don't like losing at all. I know they don't. I mean, I know they getting paid a bunch of money, but I don't know. It's hard to say that you just want to go out there and lose, but it does happen. So I feel like in this game that the Nuggets definitely should be played.
Yeah, Jay, because yesterday, bro, we gonna get off of yesterday, but yeah, yesterday, we and you, I mean, me personally, I'm thinking, well, Bulls don't want to win any more games. It seemed like the Bulls were kind of trying to lose that game too, and they're looking at the Wizards like, you don't want it, and it was kind of like the Wizards like, no, we don't want it either. It's one of those type of situations.
Yeah, you're right. It's like hot potato. Here we go. Here you get it, or we get. Or here we get. And then I mean, it's the home team, so they end up pulling out. But you could just tell at overtime. You know what I'm saying? When they got up 6 points, that it was just over, man. So like you say, it just seemed like they laid down. It's like, oh damn, we got to this point now. Y'all didn't came back. Like damn, we really wanted y'all to lose this game. Go ahead and lay down in overtime. So this shit probably really does happen. You know what I'm saying? So hey, this game. I hope the Wizards get absolutely blown out by 30 points. I absolutely hate them after last night.
I feel you, Jay. Nothing but love, bro. I feel you. Let's welcome in the chat, man. What's up, my guy Clinton? What's up, Adam? Julian, Money Gang Sports, Von Polo. Let me get all the way to the very, very top of the list, everybody. My man Dan Kelly, man. What's up, Dan? Dan says Dallas sack over 230. First half Sacramento team total over 61. Golden State minus 11. First half Golden State minus 6. Mr. Dan Kelly, I am with you on that Golden State play right there. When we get to Golden State, we will definitely talk about it, but I'm loving your Golden State angles right there. Unfortunately, I cannot bet team totals over, but you may be on something with that first half Sacramento over 61 too, man. They're at home tonight, so my man Dan Kelly, you guys show him some love. Make sure you guys follow him on Twitter too. He's a low bagger and a great guy. What's up, Keith? What's up, Barco? What's up, Scholar? I know I say your name wrong, bro. I don't know what the fuck your name be saying, bro. I'm gonna have to type that shit in Google Translation to talk to Siri or somebody to figure out what the hell your name be saying. What's up, J9? What's up, Jason? What's up, Ace? What's up, Carlos? Johnny, Allison. Allison here every day, man. Thank you for your love. My man Vegas Gun, one of my favorite people in the whole wide world. What's up, Jason? If I missed you, Mickey, Harlem, Mr. What's your name? Mr. Nutsack? Oh, Mr. Manistick. Hey, what's up, everybody? I thought I said Mr. Nutsack real quick, Jay, because I was going by it real fast. So the man named Mr. Nutsack, he's slinging out here. He making big ball plays, Jay. But college basketball, March Madness, Jay, it's in the building, bro. I've been hammering the fuck out of college basketball today. In playing first halves, in playing totals, in play a beast. Only tip I could give you guys when it comes to in playing college basketball, what I've been doing early on in the rounds, I did this last year as well. I kind of look for the right spots, kind of the big dogs too. Like earlier, I cast with I tried to tell my guys to hop on it too. Who was it? Plus 10.5 first half. Damn, Jay, I can't think of it right now, bro. It was minus 18, plus 18 earlier. Who played a little while ago, man? But I got them out first half plus 10.5. Fuck it, I can't remember right now. But hey, I take them big dogs early. Big dogs, I mean teams that's dogs, I'm going to hammer them in the first half. I'm going to take them every time. Give me a plus 11 first half, a plus 10.5 first half. I am definitely hopping on that every single damn time. Small teams and small favorites, like UNLV, Nevada, a team like we watched earlier with Auburn. I'm taking those threes. I'm taking those 1.5s. I'm definitely taking those with those teams. And the biggest spreads, I'm taking a dog in them. And when it comes to my totals, about 11 minutes into the second half, see what the spread is. If you guys know it's two teams that score points, grab the over. Grab the over. That's how I do it, Jay. And, bro, I'm usually on point with it, but I know you got some plays, Jay. So let me dive into your playbook and see what you got in college basketball tonight.
Right, yeah, you talking about that Bradley game. I was definitely on Bradley, you know what I'm saying? Plus the we was definitely on it, man, plus the 17 and a half. You know what I'm saying? They cashed the first half, man. The first half money line. I'm looking at this shit in play. I'm looking at they had the first half money line. They only down by I think 3 or 4 points, 3 points maybe. And the first half money line was like at plus 393, man. I should have that shit will forever stick with me because I saw it live and I didn't hop on. I was like, damn, I might still want to take a shot with it. I was like, nah, they ain't gonna pull it out. I look at my phone at halftime. They up by 1 point at half. I was like, damn, I let that plus 393 pass up on me, man. But it's all good. But you're definitely talking about Bradley, and they did, you know what I'm saying, cover that spread. But it's a game that I'm looking at tonight, man. You got a game that's the exact same matchup from last year, man. In the game where where team won by the exact same point that's the spread is tonight. You know what I'm saying? They beat this team by 14 points last year. We talking about Michigan versus Montana. Montana has four returning starters from that same team. If this isn't the biggest revenge game of the year, I don't know what is. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's other revenge games out there, and Montana wasn't all the way like that this year. You know what I'm saying? They still lost to Portland State twice, which still pissed me off. So, I mean, they obviously showed that they could be beaten, but they did end the year on 4 straight wins. You know what I'm saying? Won their conference tourney. This is the exact same matchup from last year. They're obviously going to be pissed. You know what I'm saying? At Michigan can go into offensive drought sometimes. It does hurt a little bit that they lost their game the way that they did versus Michigan State. You know what I'm saying? Losing 3 straight times. So that's the only thing that it does hurt a little bit. But I still think Montana will hang inside this 15 points now. I mean, if you're real nice, you got the 18 when this shit first came out. So, and I actually think when it first came out, it might even been like north or 20. But if you could have got the 18 or 17, that's real nice. At the plus 15, I still like it. You know what I'm saying? I'm still on Montana tonight, plus the 15, and the exact, you know what I'm saying, rematch from last year, revenge spot, 4 returning starters getting 15 points. They're going to try to win the game, obviously. You know what I'm saying? So Michigan even in the same team as last year. So I got to take the 15 points here in this revenge spot.
I love that, Jay. I love that. I'm actually going I'm rocking with you on that. I'm rocking with you definitely on that. Next game, though, about college, while we on it, I'm back here on Villanova. I want to take on Villanova. And what's up, Jimmy the Bag, man? Welcome into the chat, Jimmy. Thank you for tuning in to King's Court, man. Love you like a brother. You know what I mean? Villanova is a spot that I also took at the -4. But this Fair Dickinson, plus 28 versus Gonzaga, bro. 28 points? I think I have to hop on Dickinson, bro, real quick.
Yeah, it's a bunch of points for a reason. I can't say I didn't look into that game and I don't have a play on it. Some of these first games or whatever, when you see a lot of points like that, sometimes it can look juicy. But one thing I can't tell you, Fairleigh Dickinson, they can't hang with Gonzaga. They better hope that Gonzaga comes out and just wants to coast or whatever. But they could be very pissed from losing their game versus St. Mary's. You know what I'm saying? This is the thing. I think that St. Mary's will have a letdown game tonight, and I think that Gonzaga will be pissed from losing their conference tourney. It's like 20, obviously almost 30 points, but don't be a bit surprised. You see like a 80-something to 40-something score here. Fairleigh Dickinson cannot fucking hang with Gonzaga. So it's really up to the Gonzaga to name their score. But if they want to come out, they can really cover that shit in the first half if they want to, bro.
That's what I was meaning, Jay. My bad. I was meaning the plus 17 first half.
Right, yeah. The first half, maybe something to look at, but like I said, if Gonzaga is pissed here, I could definitely see them being up by 20 at half, and then just going on from there. So the whole thing is, when a team is that much better, sometimes they really do like to go ahead and get the team out the way, especially when you're much better than them. I can't say I don't have a play on the game at all. I don't want to talk you off of it, but me personally, it's one I'm staying away from because just right now, if Gonzaga had won their conference tourney, it'd be a totally different thing. But they lost that game, and you know what I'm saying, in bad fashion at that. It wasn't really even close the whole game. They were pretty much down. So they got beat fair and square. Now they have to come out and show out, you know what I'm saying, that they're not bullshitting, and they might just start that in the first half. Like I say, I don't think that Fairleigh Dickinson, you know what I'm saying, has anyone to stop Hector Moore, however you say his name.
Yeah, you're right. Defensive wise and offensively, I mean, they could get they shot get it going, but if Fair Dickinson don't make those shots early and miss a couple shots, bro, it's gonna be a long fucking night. So yeah, you talked me off of that first half plus 17, Jay. But if I do see Fair Dickinson early on, because my book doesn't allow me to in play the games the first 6 minutes of the first half in college basketball. If I see Dickerson down and that plus 17, Jay, he's probably sitting around a plus 24 first half, 25, depending on the situation. I'm definitely gonna give that out as a play. My man Jimmy said, "Dope hat, man. Thank you, Jimmy." Jim asked when we hopping on Baylor. Jay Money, what's your thoughts?
Man, I don't know, man. It is a key injury that was trying to sway me a little bit, but I don't give a damn. My money's already on Syracuse. I don't give a damn about Howard. You know what I'm saying? I can't say I do give a damn about him. Fuck that. I'm riding with the experience here. I'm riding with the better coach, man. I know Baylor, they can't beat anybody. They are the type of team, and they got a strong defense. I'm a little bit scared of Baylor, I can't say, but I'll take the experience. I'll take the experienced coach here. You know what I'm saying? Give me Syracuse, man. As long as Battle was coming back, I can't say I'm okay with Howard being out just a little bit if I'm gonna get Battle back. So they battled with Duke without Battle. Now he's coming back healthy, got practice on his legs. Syracuse a whole different team in the tournament, and they're a better team non-conference. I gotta take them tonight, man. On the money line, I can't say I already got money on them -2, but I would suggest you guys just the money line. Could be a close game. I don't want to get fucked. I mean, even if they win by the 2, I don't want to tie. The money line is just at -130. I can't say, man. I know some people like Baylor, man. I don't like it tonight. I just don't. I feel like they rode a wave at some point this season, but I saw them hit a wall in the Big 12, and they running up against a team tonight that won't be bullshitting out here, man. I'm telling you. I like Syracuse tonight.
Yeah, my man, Easton said, guys, my dad went to Gonzaga. He called this morning and told me they would not take the foot off the gas, especially when they are coming off a loss to St. Mary's. Big spread. I got it at 226.5. Easton, tell your dad we said, what's up? Tune in to King's Court. And during the tournament, if Gonzaga advances, he want to come on the show at 5 minutes, give us some insight about Gonzaga. Man, tell Pops, come on in, man. You know what I mean? Come on in. He can hit the Dabby with us one time. He's on. It's 420. It's 421. You know we late. We don't just hit 1. We don't just hit 2. We hit 3. Make sure you hit that dab one time. But, Jay, we got another game kicking off, Jay, in NBA. I'm going to hit the Dabby, let you break it down. I'm really not liking what I'm seeing from my Wolfpack right now, bro. I might make a howl. So if you ever hear me, you know what I mean, like make the wolf sound and a howl like I'm howling at the moon, Jay, it's because I'm in Wolfpack mode. Don't call the police. Don't call the ambulance. Don't call nobody. I'm okay, Jay. I'm okay. I'm not having a stroke or a seizure. I'm just in Wolfpack mode. But, Jay, break down this Jazz and Hawks game, bro.
Man, yeah, I need the Wolfpack too, man, to come back. I know it's a controversial game or whatever, and a bunch of people on Florida. And I mean, they probably, I don't know, I know it's a nice little SEC team going up against Nevada, but fuck that, bro. I need Nevada I'm not that big of a fan, but I need them for my pockets, man. So I'm right there with you. But on this Utah Atlanta game, I don't have a whole lot on it. It's crazy to say because I mean Utah is obviously the better team, way better team. I mean, they went out there and fucking stomped the Knicks last time. I mean, the final score was not indicative of the damn game, you know what I'm saying, at all. They're 5-0 straight up and ATS last 5 games, but they are in a little bit of a tough spot here. You know what I'm saying? They're 3 games in 4 nights, and then they're going from all the way up there in New York to down in ATL. You know what I'm saying? Tough little spot to play lately, it would seem like. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. It's just a tough spot, man. The more rested team and the home team is Atlanta, then they're getting points. So it's a little tricky, Cap. I actually lean towards the Hawks here, but the way that the Jazz been rolling, they could just be in a whole different zone. 5 of their last 6 have went under, so I know that the Jazz, they can score points as well. They went up there out there and put 137 on the Knicks last night, but before that, you know what I'm saying, still 5 straight games went under. The Hawks, they are a great offensive team as well, but I wouldn't be a bit surprised to see the Jazz be able to slow them down. If you can slow down Trae Young, you know what I'm saying, play stifling defense on him, you can really slow down the whole flow of their team, I feel like. And the Jazz are that type of team, and I don't think they're going to want to get up and down. So you got a defensive team tonight who always likes to play defense. Their defense does travel well, and combine it with them not really trying to get up and down the floor. Me personally, how I feel like, I would be leaning towards the under in this game.
Man, I stayed up the total, Jay, in this game. I just stayed away from it. Excuse me. Personally, did I blow out smoke when I burped? No, that's that shit. You know you're in high school, Jay. You ever blow that tree in high school, or when you were a kid and you talking to your parents and you just blew some tree. and you try to act like you're not high, but they probably know you high, but they ain't gonna say it because if they know you high, you gonna ask them how the fuck you know what high mean, and they have to explain to you how they got high, and you blow that, you burp, and that smoke come out your mouth. I just did that, Jay. I just had that little burp when a little piece of puff came out my mouth. But back to the game. I'm on Atlanta money line, Jay. I'm on Atlanta money line plus 260. Personal bet, everybody. A personal bet that I took. I'm willing to share it. I'm not writing on the whiteboard whatsoever. I'm not, unless it cashes, then I'll be all over Twitter with that shit. I'll be all over Twitter with that shit, Jay. but I'm not going to do that right now. I'm definitely on Atlanta right here, man. I think Utah on the back-to-back. Atlanta holds a 6-4 record over this team, last 10. Atlanta is the team at home, bro. Jay, you told me, we talked about it. MLK Day is when Atlanta took that loss, and they totally flipped it after that. They've been a whole different team at home. This team can score points. The one thing that Utah ran against last night with the Knicks is the Knicks can't shoot, they can't score, they can't defend. The one thing Atlanta can do is play semi-defense. They can definitely rebound the basketball, and they can definitely knock down the three and get to the foul line. They can get to the foul line whenever they damn near want to when they attack the paint. Collins, fucking beast. Devin, fucking beast. Prince can be a beast at times. I think tonight, with the matchup with Eagles that he's going to have, he should shine tonight, man. I really like the Hawks tonight, man. I don't think the Jazz take this game too seriously at all. Jazz versus East Coast teams on the road this year are 7-6. They just came off a big win. You explained it, Jay. Off a huge win. Versus the East, they're also 7-6 ATS. Now, on the other hand, when you look at Atlanta Hawks, they're 8-5 at home versus the West. They're 15-11 ATS versus the West. I think this game to Atlanta, they know we got the playoffs already. But guess what we playing for? We playing for heart. Fuck Denver. Man, give me the Atlanta Hawks. Money line personally. But I like them at the +8, Jay. So that's an official pick, the Hawks +8 tonight.
Yeah, hey, I wouldn't be a bit surprised. I feel like if they cover and the game could be close. Well, this is one of those games that we've been seeing lately. If Atlanta gets out and get a lead, nice 5, maybe even 7-point lead, do the Jazz want to dig deep and come back? I mean, we know that in the second half, they already going to have tired legs anyway. So, I mean, you have to throw that in there. If they get down, do they want to come back? Do they want to dig deep or even have the energy or the want to come back? I don't think that they will. You know what I'm saying? If the Hawks get up here by 10, I feel. I mean, I know that they're a bad second half team, and it's tough to say. But I feel like if they do get up by 10, I think it's pretty safe to say that. I mean, they're a bad second half team, but against a team that's third game in 4 nights, you know what I'm saying? All on the road. Then you're traveling from New York, coming down to Atlanta. So that's a pretty bad spot. It's only going to get worse into the game. I feel like they're going to have to be up, and even then, it won't be safe.
Yeah, Jay, I wanted to take the first half, Atlanta too, but 3.5 points, cut it too close. Atlanta can keep the game close, Jay. They can be down 5 at the half. Being down 5 at halftime to Denver, to an Atlanta team, Jay, you play basketball. That's a win for us. Personally, that's a win for us. We know we aren't that good as a team, but we believe in ourselves. We're down 5 to a number 2 team in the West, a top team at halftime. That's a win-win for them, but it's a lose-lose for us. So I only like the full game plus 260 and +8 Atlanta.
Right, yeah, I'm with you on that, and I'm looking at this at that Gonzaga. It just went off the board, but I'm gonna be looking at that one at halftime, and I forgot who that was for that comment, but I'm gonna be looking at it at halftime to see. We might have to hop on that second half. If he says they won't let up, it means in the second half. I guess basically if that's true, then it really won't matter what the second half line is. You know what I'm saying? If they won't let up, they just going to keep going on their ass, regardless of what the first half spread. So it'll be interesting to see what the Gonzaga second half line is. And I can definitely see it. And it's kind of crazy to say because I had just said that you know what I'm saying, they're going to be pissed from losing that conference tourney. So, but just back to what Real was saying, I definitely think that Atlanta can cover here. And if they can cover, I don't see why not they can win the game. If they're up by 5 or 10 at halftime, or even just watch the game if you can. You know what I'm saying? If you can watch the game or just keep up with the game. If Atlanta is being competitive in the second half, they could just pull away. It's just, you know what I'm saying, a little tidbit that I would tell you guys.
Yeah, my man 77 Figure said he been on the Hawks all day. Carlos, man, makes a great point. Atlanta has the bodies. And you know what, Carlos, bro? This is something I figured out. I don't know if Jay remember when I said it, man, or if you remember, Jay, but I forget who Atlanta was playing. They're playing a good team, Jay, and me and you were fading Atlanta that game. But Atlanta threw like 14 people out there on the rotation for a game. I don't know how many people they played. They played everybody, Jay. Every single body they have on their bench, they played and they won that game. And guess what? Everybody who played at least scored a point or got to the foul line. That was a crazy shit. And from then, I don't cap Atlanta by just Atlanta starting five anymore. I cap Atlanta by counting Atlanta's whole squad, Jay. I count the whole bench now. So capping Atlanta games for a bad team probably takes me longer than capping any other team in the NBA right now because their bench is so deep.
Yeah, you're exactly right. I think that they keep it close with them. I can't say I'm gonna go ahead and make Atlanta a play. I'm getting 7.5, but if my guy Real has confidence in him, you know what I'm saying, to win the game, my money line I'm seeing plus 255. I mean I'm not gonna take it. Like I told you guys, I saw a game earlier in the week that I was kind of sort of liking on money line. I just took the points. It ended up working out for me, but it was looking like the fucking money line was gonna cash. But still, I mean, I know what he said. I know he didn't go big on it, but if he tell me that he liked the points as well, I already told y'all that, man. We might just have to ride with the Hawks here plus 7.5.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to nobody. I didn't go fucking big on the Hawks money line whatsoever. I put $65, Jay, on the plus 260 money line. I keep it funky with y'all, keep it trill with y'all. Then I put $65 on the plus 260 money line, and I dropped a full unit on the Hawks plus 8, Jay. Well, I bought up because at 7.5, and I bought up to the 8.
Right. Yeah. Hey, I could definitely see that, man. I'm just taking the. I'm gonna go ahead and take the 7.5, man. I can't say I wouldn't be a bit surprised to see them win this game. I wouldn't be a bit surprised at all.
No doubt. And I'm looking at some games right now, Jay. I know you've been in playing this Alibi Christian 3-18 right now to Kentucky, man. Would Kentucky win this game by 40 points?
You said they're up by how much? Real? I'm not even looking at it right now. You talking about? I know you're talking about Abilene Christian. Let me see. You said that how much they up by?
3-18 right now.
3-18. You saying for Kentucky?
Yes, sir. Kentucky up by 15 points.
Yeah, Kentucky probably. I mean, it's still early in the game, bro. I don't know. Abilene Christian, one of those teams where they were nice in their conference, but I mean, if you really look at it, the talent level and the disparity, you know what I'm saying, between the talent, I don't know, bro. It's pretty tough. So Kentucky, it's one of those games where they're gonna want to cover it in the first half, and they're just gonna fucking coast in the second half. But they'll probably still cover their second half too, because even their bench, probably, obviously, I mean, even their bench players, the 12 people that's on the fucking bench way down there that's just a rookie, barely, probably not even on scholarship. He probably could go and start for Abilene Christian and be the fucking star. So you know what I'm saying? So sometimes it's just the way it goes.
You think it go over, Jay? It go over 126 right now. It's 10 minutes into the first quarter. Total sitting at 126. Christian only got 3 points. Kentucky got 18. If they coast second half, Jay, we might have a 111. I mean a 109, 109 to 111, 113 type of victory, right?
Yeah, could possibly be. I'm not really good with the in-play totals on college. I can't say I may be the wrong guy to ask, but you could definitely be onto something there.
That's an in-play for me, you guys. I'm jumping on it right now. Under 126.5, Kentucky. Under 126.5, Kentucky right now for me. Official play. Let's get it, baby. Write it down. And yesterday, y'all, wife was mad at me yesterday. She was gone too. She went and got her eyebrows done, got her little beauty stuff all done. My son been acting like an asshole. I told Jay what he did. He got caught watching fucking YouTube. Not YouTube. The was watching fucking Netflix in class, Jay Money. He watching Netflix in class doing reading. I told him to read. His black ass aside, well, his black and Asian ass aside, I'd rather watch a movie. He watched a Korean movie. So what he was doing was reading the Korean movie like it was like, yeah, my kids are smart, bro. My kids is really smart. He tried to play us. He said I was watching the movie, but it was a Korean one, so I had to read the bottom. Bro, move out.
Move. You just gonna tell him to move out. Nah, that shit was funny. Real quick, you say his black ass. You say well, his black Asian ass. Nah, that shit was funny, man. But yeah, nah, the kids getting smarter these days, man. They be trying to pull it over. They be trying to pull one over our eyes, man.
Yeah, man, that man crazy, Jay. Let's get back to the capping though, man. Jay, you asked me a little while ago, bro. You said this Detroit a max bet, Jay. And I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I've been over here sitting down thinking about it. I think you might be on to something, Jay Money. I think you might be on to something over here. Who stops Blake Griffin? Who stops Blake? Blake is rested. He didn't play against the Cavs, and we know Cleveland just beat Detroit. Detroit has to be pissed off about that loss. They have to be mad about that loss. And look at the Phoenix team. They just signed Jimmer. I think Jimmer may play tonight. If he does play tonight, he's not going to be comfortable with the rotation. You got Jimmer Fredette out there. He's not going to be comfortable with the rotation. But he will probably go out there and defend. We know that. No Holmes again tonight. No no Kelly Oubre, no TJ Ward, no Tyler Johnson. Everybody's playing for Detroit, J Money. How is it? First half, Detroit, a solid play. I'm hearing you about the max bet. And let me just speak on Detroit real quick. Detroit is 4-1 versus the West as a favorite. They're 6-3-1 ATS away versus the West. When you look at teams like Phoenix, they're 2-10 at home. They're 5-10 at home. They're 7-20 versus the East. They're 2-4 versus the East as the favorite. They're 5-16 as the dog. Jay, you might be on to something with the max bet Detroit.
Yeah, I mean, I think so, bro. I think so. I don't see why not. And the whole thing is that I'm looking at they're 9-1 ATS. You know what I'm saying? Last 10 in the series. I cannot overlook that. The Pistons just absolutely own the Suns, no matter what type of Suns team it is, no matter what type of Pistons team it is. And we know that right now this is a way worse Suns team. It looks like that everyone else is going to sit out. It does look like that Holmes is going to play, but I'm not really worried about him. I mean, it'd be nice if he didn't play either. I hope they fucking sit Booker too, but then it would be a little bit too fishy. You know what I'm saying? So, but I just see that the Pistons mainly are going to be pissed off here, obviously from losing to the Cavs. I mean, it's like you lose to one of the, I always say, you lose to one of the worst teams in the league. After that, you're going to be pretty pissed. I mean, then you see the Suns, if they're not going to be trying to win the game, why should they be trying to keep play competitive in the game and cover the spread? That I don't know, man. I'm after last night, I'm hoping, you know what I'm saying, any more bullshit, but I can't say I had to be on the Pistons here minus the 7, bro. How could I not? I feel like they're not going to lose their game. If they're not going to lose the game, then they're going to bust their ass. It should be first half and full game, you know what I'm saying, for the Pistons in theory. So I have to rock with the Pistons here, you know what I'm saying, minus the 7.
Yeah, my man boy Scholar said Phoenix been playing better basketball lately, but missing tons of players. Listen, I'm fading Phoenix as long as Alva Porter is out the lineup. Alva Porter made the Phoenix team better. If you guys aren't watching that, man, I watched if Porter just got traded. I went to the game when Phoenix had just picked up Porter and they played Denver. And they smacked Denver at home. They won that game from the first quarter on out. They won that game. No Porter. Phoenix is definitely a fade, bro. You have to fade them. You have to fade them, Jay. And I'm on first half with you, Jay. I'm on full game with you, Jay. Are you maxing it? Are we going to do a consistency play? Are we going to max it together, Jay? Minus 7, King and Jay, max play, Pistons?
Fuck it, let's max it, man. I like it. I love it, man. So hey, this is my get back game, you know what I'm saying, from last night for the Wizards. I just don't see us. I don't see us losing this one, man. If they announce that Booker out, maybe it could be some old fishy shit, but I just feel like they're gonna be too pissed off from losing that that Cavaliers game. And real, you kept saying Porter, bro. I know they probably tripping in the damn chat, but nah, he was talking about Oubre. He's talking about Kelly Oubre. He's gonna be out for the season. You know what I'm saying? He ever since Oubre got over there, the Suns are playing totally different. You see how they were playing the last game. They don't want to win these games. It's gonna show. The Pistons do want to win this game. They want to smash their ass. They have been smashing their ass. 9-1 the last 10. I think it continues tonight.
Yeah, Jay, thank you for having my back. Yeah, I seen them too, man. I meant Kelly Oubre. My bad. I named the wrong former Wizards. You know what I mean? But those two guys been on the move, and when Kelly Oubre went to the Phoenix, they played better. When Porter went to the Bulls, they played better. As long as Porter's out the Bulls lineup, I'm fading him. And as long as Kelly Oubre is out, the Suns line up, I'm fading them. I mean, Kelly been balling, Jay. He's been balling. I mean, offensively and defensively. I mean, he came to Phoenix, bro, and it's kind of like he kind of took the team from Booker. Did you see that a little bit? Like, this could be Kelly's team. Booker might be gone, bro.
Right, yeah. I could definitely see it. I could definitely see him leaving, bro. So I don't know. I'm looking at this Kentucky right now, real. Yeah, I do think that they gonna bust their ass, bro. So I'm hoping so. But yeah, you're right. When Ube came over there, it's like they were a totally different team. I still wouldn't say that it's their team, and I still don't think that's the reason why he's gone. He's gone because he wants to win. He's tired of fucking losing. Even though he got his bag, you know what I'm saying, in a nice and a very big bag at that. But even though that at some point you get tired of losing night in and night out, it looks bad. Even though you're the best player on the team, and a lot of times best player on the court, you would still rather go and be the second or third option and be winning majority of your games, at least be something like 10 games over 500 or something. You know what, Real? You know what? A crazy fucking thought just popped in my head, bro. What if Booker went somewhere like the Hornets, bro? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, say if Kimba leave, they gonna need somebody else to come in there. I can see Booker going to, bro. That shit's crazy. How that shit just popped up in my head like that. I can see Booker going to the Hornets. They maybe have another little piece, and they be so, the Hornets gonna stick around like 500, so maybe 5 games over 500 or something, bro. I can see that. What you think about that?
I actually like that, Jay, because you know what? They lose Kimba, they're gonna go up to a younger piece. Who's better than Booker? Or man, you know what? I can see Charlotte going up to Booker and D'Angelo Russell, bro. Hey man, you on to something, Jay? You on to something right there, bro?
Right, yeah. I don't know why. He just seemed like a good fit for them. You know what I'm saying? He's not gonna go anywhere like Memphis or anywhere like that. He gonna go somewhere to another, you know what I'm saying, a high octane supposedly offense or whatever. But man, that boy D'Angelo Russell, boy, that boy the other night, that boy showed me something. I already know he's nice, but damn boy, that boy got ice in his veins. That boy is saying, I'm built for this shit, boy. That boy was unstoppable, man. I love seeing that shit. That shit drives me, bro.
Jay,
Yeah, I know you guys hadn't really saw me playing basketball, but damn, man, hey, man, you gotta be nice out there on the court, man. He boy got ice in his veins. I love seeing this shit.
Y'all never seen Jay Money play, but I know y'all all watch Jordan play. You seen Jordan play? Well, then you watch me play then. That's it. No, I'm fucking with you, Jay. But hey, Jay Money, real quick about D'Angelo Russell. You know I'm on the Nets, right? Versus LA. You know that's an automatic bet, right? D'Angelo and them are about to smash these Lakers, bro.
I want to see, bro. I want to see that shit. I can't wait to see what I gotta see what that line is opening up at. I mean, it should be a max bet. I mean, they should ride that momentum. It shouldn't even be somewhere where it's like a letdown game. They should ride the momentum from coming back, and they should like turn the corner for them. So shit, that tomorrow might be a max bet, and obviously that is, you know what I'm saying, a little bit of added motivation. I did say that LeBron was gonna play tomorrow, but I'm not worried about that. The Lakers probably not even trying to win games, man.
Hey, they unfollowed LeBron. You hear that, right? The young Lakers all don't follow LeBron no more on Twitter. They all separated. They don't talk. They don't talk at all. Nobody talks. Lunchtime, meetings, practices, LeBron eats with LeBron self and with people. They don't talk to LeBron no more. The whole team has stopped talking to LeBron, including the fucking coach. Including the coach. When LeBron is such a great player, he's such a cancer. And I hate saying somebody's a cancer because I hate the word cancer. My mom beat cancer already. I have friends who beat cancer. I don't like that word at all. I donate tons of money to it. But, Jay, LeBron has alienated his team so much. Lakers, hey, y'all, if y'all don't get nobody next year, LeBron will retire next year. And that's a fact. And I'll put $1,000 on that. If the Lakers don't pick up nobody this year, and you guys are 8th seed next year or don't make the playoffs, LeBron will retire. And that's a fact.
They need to trade his ass. I would say, man, if they doing bad, then he gonna try to go opt out and go somewhere else. He ain't gonna want to go out like that. But hey, I don't know, man. I'm not a fan of him anymore. I wouldn't. I don't. I hope he does go out like that. I mean, he's had. It's crazy because he had a damn good start to his career, but lately, I mean, it just seems like he's childish. I mean, if you see him playing, a lot of times he just was just crying too much out there. He's just like a big old kid, man. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I'm just totally not a LeBron fan anymore. I can't say I wore the shirt the other day, man, when we cashed on the Lakers. I forgot who there was. You know what I'm saying? We maxed out the fucking Lakers and cashed this shit. But that's the only time. What for that, man? That LeBron shirt literally, bro, been balled up behind the couch somewhere, bro. I'm dead serious. My girl, she didn't even say nothing. She just left it back there, cleaning up and everything. She just go past the shirt. You know what I'm saying? She just leave it back there. I just want to leave back there. So I'm not a fan of this guy anymore at all, man. I can't even wear my other shirt, my earned not given when they won the first championship for Miami. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just not a fan of the guy anymore. The way that he's turned, the way he turned his back on the team, I'm just not a fan, bro. And I can't say I like to see, you know what I'm saying, the Lakers doing this bad for all the years they done cheated, man. We got 2 more games, real. Let's go rapid fire.
Yeah, no doubt. Hey, real quick, Jay, Denver first quarter. Personally, I took it earlier. Everybody, not Denver, but yeah, that was Nuggets first quarter. I had got them at 2.5 first quarter. Everybody got them at 3. So personally, I cashed the first quarter and we pushed the first quarter. So I'm sorry for that. That didn't come out through for everybody. Jay, I want to look into this in play on this Nevada game. You mind going into the next game for us?
Yeah, no problem at all, man. Damn, boy, the Kings. I don't know whether they got to be pissed or this is gonna be sad, boy. I mean, I'm watching this shit. And them boys just, boy. I mean, this the thing. I wasn't watching the game, but when I saw the Nets kind of sort of making it close, I mean, because they was getting their ass tapped, bro. And then I started seeing them make close. I'm like, hold on, what the fuck going on? Let me go and watch this shit. But I thought the Nets were totally out of it. Keep in mind, I got Nets plus the 3.5. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, boy, I look at the shit, boy. They just could not stop D. Russell. That boy went off on their ass, man. I'm telling you, that shit was epic. I can't say it was something nice to watch, man. I don't got no. They made me want to go 24-hour fitness or something, man. And they like 11, 12 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? Where I'm at, but I'm like, damn. So I'm thinking that the Kings will come out pissed here. You know what I'm saying? It is technically a bad spot for the Mavs. It is a little get back game for, you know what I'm saying, Harrison Barnes or whatever. He got traded from the Mavs to the Kings. So this is the third game, 4 nights. And on the road, they had a tough game last night in Portland, which they came back, you know what I'm saying, in the fourth quarter and expended a lot of energy in their game. They're already not a deep team, you know what I'm saying? So, and then you travel to Sacramento against a team that's going to be pissed off giving that huge fourth quarter lead and a team that likes to push the pace. I wouldn't be a bit surprised to see this game get ugly, but that's if the Kings don't have a extreme letdown. I didn't take the Kings with all those points, but it's just one of those strong leans to where I might have to be on this at some point just because I think the Kings will. I mean, they were blowing the Nets out. They had a damn good game. It's just they gave it back in the fourth quarter. You can't. It's easy to have a letdown from that, but you have to be pissed. You just have to be pissed after that. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel.
Hey Jay, you a money game. You money game for life. You in chat. We in chat, bro. My man Teddy B hit me up saying I'm taking the Kings. Team total under 110. That was like third quarter, Jay. Teddy, I know you watching. I know you watching. And I'm talking about you right now because I'm on the Wolfpack and you on Florida. And you was talking shit. So I'm gonna talk shit right now about you. I told Teddy, don't do it. Don't do it. No, he said the Nets team total. My bad. Nets team total under 110. Said Teddy, don't do it. Nets score points. They're second half team. When Sacramento is not, they say have second half meltdowns. Unless they're down. If Sacramento is down at halftime, they perform second half. If they are winning at halftime, they underachieve second half. I've watched Sacramento do this all year long, Jay. What Teddy B do? He faded me. He said, fuck you, King Real. Fuck you. That word. I was like, all right, Teddy. Now me and Teddy still beefing to this day because fucking the Kings lost that game and the Nets covered Jay money. In this spot right here, Jay, brother, it is very, very, very hard for me to hang 9 points with the Kings team, who I know if they have a lead, they're not gonna put their foot on your neck, bro. Second half, they're not gonna do it. They're gonna coast. Now they should blow this Mavs team out on a back-to-back, Jay. I think they should. but I'm not touching that total at 230. You know what, Jay? I'm actually opposite. I'm on under 230. That's my play in this game. I don't think the Mavs put up the points like that after playing Blazers last night. And for one, I don't see the Kings coming out and starting to stump the fuck out the Mavs off an anger issue. This is going to end up being a Mavs cover and an under, bro.
Yeah, I could possibly see that. This was a little tricky game for me because I didn't expect the spread to be that high. I mean, I know the Kings gonna be pissed off, but damn, man, being bid up from 8 to 9, so I don't know. That's just tough. I would lay the points with the Pistons before I would lay the points with the Kings here. I know they're at the house. You know what I'm saying? The Dallas come off a back to back, but I don't know. It's just a bunch of points, man. I could definitely see the Mavs possibly sneaking into that number, but then again, I could see the Kings running them at the gym here. So me personally, I couldn't take the Mavs here. I could only look towards the Kings because I feel like they will win. It's just about how many. You know what I'm saying? That I don't want to bank on them. You know what I'm saying? Having a letdown when I do technically like them to win the game or whatever. I don't want to bank on it being a backdoor cover. So if I like the Mavs, then I probably could. You know what I'm saying? That's the only way I could. I'd be like, I hope that they backdoor cover just because I think that the Kings are going to try to run them at the gym and try to get up by a nice amount of spread to where they won't have to worry about. You know what I'm saying? It getting out of hand, and maybe they learn their lesson. You know what I'm saying? Get up by 20 and keep their foot on the gas. But it's just a tough one to cap, and it is a bunch of points, especially late in the season for a team that doesn't really have anything to play for.
Yeah, Jay. And the one thing about me, bro, I really don't see the Mavs touching 100 points in this game. I'm dead ass. I mean, I'm not saying the Mavs win the game, but I see it more like a 93, 105, 93, 100 type of victory, Jay, where they can cover or not cover. But I see it. I do not see neither one of these teams touching 110 points tonight, Jay Money.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. Gerald Martinez say these seniors from Nevada came back for this SMH. Man, tell me about it. The game ain't over, man. But damn, boy, I didn't think that they would be down by 9.5. I know it's a shitload of people that was on Florida, man. I don't know. I still went. I'm like you, real. I was just being hard headed. I wasn't listening to the ass boy. This one guy was like, if you want free money, man, he was saying something. He was like, he was pretty much just saying take Florida money line and go to sleep. And I was just like, man, I'm not trying to hear this shit, bro. I think Nevada will get this shit done. And them boys is just not. I don't know. I thought
Hey,
it would be
but we're
flipped.
not a first half
I
team,
thought this
Jay.
shit would be
We're
flipped,
not a first
bro.
half. We're not a first half team, Jay. We're not a first half
Yeah,
team.
you're right. You're exactly
So,
right about that.
so what I know about my team is what I just did personally. I took Nevada plus 200 money line, Jay, in play. Personally, we come back and win this game. We're not a first half team. We're not. But that spread is minus 2.5 for a reason. If it was minus 7.5, that means that Florida we blowing Florida out, or Florida blowing us out. So the reason that line was like that. We are not a first half team, Jay.
Yeah, shit. I hope they. I mean, I got them boys on the money line. I sure hope they come back. I got a money line and -2. You know what I'm saying? I'm not super big on it, but it would just be really nice for them to, you know what I'm saying, to come back, man. Now I'm still pissed from that Louisville loss earlier today. You know what I'm saying? I just needed them straight up, man, and them boys just did not show up at all, bro. I could not say. I thought Minnesota was definitely gonna be one of the first that it shouldn't even got in the fucking tournament, and then they got in and then already upset. So I mean, I know Louisville. I'm not super high on them, but damn, that shit pissed me off, bro. We get to the last game, bro. I got to get off here and get to this cash, bro.
Yeah, no, I feel you, Jay. You know, we just trying to fill this hour out with some, you know what I mean, with the lingo. Everybody asks me what's going on. Hey, don't ever say Nevada's overrated all year. Don't ever say that. I'm joking with you, bro. I don't care that fucking hard, but don't ever say that. No, Jay, we coming back, bro. We a second half team. If you were looking for a Nevada second half bet, take the money line. That's the way I said. You're getting plus money. That's how you want to make money. You already lost some if you had the first half, which I just have the full game. But I say take the money lines, plus money there. Take some plus money, man. I think Nevada's still winning this game, man. I think the Wolfpack's still winning this game. We're only playing the six-man rotation right now, bro. You can't really do shit with a six-man rotation when another team is playing 8 or 9 men against you right now. Your legs get kind of tired. Coaches switch up second half, man. College basketball is a game of halves. First half is one game. Second half is another.
Yeah, you're exactly
Uh,
right. What he say? The big guy Boba say, Jay got to get it out the studio and get on the cash. You the man, Jay. Yeah, man. I'm just trying to help. Just trying to get to this cheddar, man. You know what I'm saying? I can't say I'm finna go hop on these pitches again, bro. This is my game, bro. I like this game tonight, man. So, hopefully the Pistons cash. Hopefully, you know what I'm saying. Syracuse come through for me, and I'm go and play this Kings game. See what they playing like. See what the Mavs looking like. I know what I can tell when they run out of gas or they just don't have it. You know what I'm saying? So if anything, if the Mavs do have anything, I can't say just real quick in this game. If the Mavs have anything in this game, it'll be in the first quarter or first half. This isn't the game where they'll come back. You know what I'm saying in the second half. So I'll be willing to see if the Mavs are up or competitive in the first quarter, second quarter. If not, if the Kings are already up, just go ahead and take them second half because this game will only get worse from there. And I can tell you that the Mavs, if they get tired in the second half, they're just gonna pretty much give up in this game. They already don't have anything to play for. And the Kings, they do want to make up to their home fans, you know what I'm saying, from losing that fucking game. That was absolutely terrible. That's a whole nother angle right there in the game. And I think that's why the line is so high. But this last game, real, I can't say I don't have much on it. You got to play on this last game?
yeah, bro. I want to. Kevin Durant's folks passed away. Jay, it wasn't his brother, right? It was his best friend, if I'm correct. Um, Celebrating his birthday, man. This kind of hits home to me, man. I low key shed some tears about it earlier. I don't share a lot of my life, a lot of my business with everybody. But my best friend, Cameron Weir, was murdered some years ago, and it tore me apart, bro. I haven't been the same man since my best friend was murdered. I've lost a lot of friends, bro, to gang violence, man. It's a lot, you know what I mean? That's part of the reason why I love this opportunity of doing this King's Court and sitting down and talking with everybody. And part of the reason why I strive really hard, really hard to be a great father, man, and guide my kids away from that life. I didn't have that when I was growing up. I didn't have that guidance. I was more influenced about being a part of gangs and taking part in negative activities. I didn't have that. I had father figures around me, but some of the men taught me how to sell dope. Some of them taught me how to sell smoke weed. Some of them taught me how to carry a pistol, get away with crimes. Then I had the ones that taught me how to do the right things in life. And losing my best friend completely changed my life, man. It didn't change it for the better at the time. It changed it for the worse. I went on a terrible spiral in life. And KD losing his folks, bro, and he's playing tonight. That shows me right there, man, this man's head is somewhere else. KD's going to see the basketball court way different than anybody else sees it tonight. He's going to be in his zone, man. He's going to be locked in his zone. I'm low-key want to tear up right now. I'm over here in my feelings right now, bro, because I really miss my best friend. Like, I miss him so fucking much, man. I wish you could see me right now so bad. I wish you could see me, man. Only reason why I live in Las Vegas is because growing up with my best friend, that was our dream to come live here. We used to come visit all the time and do our little other shit up here. But it was our dream together, and he's no longer here. But I hold on to that dream, and that's the part of the reason why I'm living here right now, and I'm raising my family here to honor my best friend. I think KD come out tonight, man, and honor his folks, man. I mean, I'm just telling you how it is, Jay. I think he come out tonight, he honor his folks. I think Golden State roll. They're back. I don't like playing off this angle about death and all that other stuff. I mean, it's sad. I know Nate McMillan himself lost somebody as well. This game to me, bro, I'm not going to go to the stats. I'm not going to talk about records-wise. I just think KD is going to go out there tonight, bro, and just unleash, bro. Just let his passion and his pain down on the court, Jay. It's like you was a rapper, man. You're going to let your shout in the booth. He's an athlete. I think he's doing it on the court, Jay. I'm going to go in the state first quarter and full game.
Yeah, like I said earlier, I don't have a play on this game. I'm just looking at it. Technically it is the last game. You know what I'm saying, on a road trip, on a nice little 4-game road trip for the Pacers. They've been somewhat competitive in the first 3 games, all against tough teams. You know what I'm saying? This has been a very tough road trip, and then they don't have Darren Collison in there as well again tonight. I can't say I like the Pacers defense. I feel like this may be a under type of game, but Real is right. I mean, if KD goes off, if their offense goes off, then you know what I'm saying, they could potentially blow them out. I mean, I could definitely see that, and I'm hoping that they wouldn't score too many points. I do kind of sort of like the under in this game, just because I don't think the Pacers will get too many points, and they still try to slow the game down and play somewhat, you know what I'm saying, play pretty defense, pretty decent defense. So I could definitely see this game getting out of hand. I don't have a play on the game as far as the side. The Pacers, I don't know. It's just tough, as I feel like that the Pacers could possibly. I mean, they hadn't won a game the whole road trip. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna want to at least try to come out and try to win this last one, even if they don't win it. If they're super competitive in it, give them 11 points. I don't know, man. It's a tough. I want to take Golden State, but I just think it's a tad too many points. They were favored by maybe -8 here. I could hop on them, but the Pacers, they could possibly try to, you know what I'm saying, try to win this game. But I like the under too much in this one. But the Pacers been playing stellar defense, man. I think they have to try to slow down Golden State, and Collison being out, that definitely helps with Corey Joseph bringing up the court. He doesn't try to push the pace a great deal, and I still like him as a great defender as well. And that's a pretty damn good point guard that's going to be guarding Curry.
Yeah, I hear you there. OG Wham say GS was to play with or without his brother passing. Yeah, I hear you there, bro, but it's different though, bro. You feel different, man. Everybody's lost somebody. We all lost somebody, man. That feeling, that numbness you get. And then the only outlet you have is, say some of us go to work, regular jobs. I mean, my grandmother passed. All I wanted to do was keep busy. Best friend passed. All I wanted to do was go do dirt. That was still a way of me keeping busy. For other people pass, you want to, athletes, this is their thing. They want to go play football. They want to play basketball. Whatever they do, that's their release. That's their release of their pain. KD probably released his pain tonight, Jay. He released his pain all over Indiana. At home, too. And you know the home crowd going to be behind him. Everything he do, they're going to be behind him, bro. His teammates are going to be behind him, bro. Man, Golden State blow the fuck out of the Pacers tonight, man. Jay, first quarter and first half, I'm not trying to give him no sad note here. That's why I really want to even go into this game, but I know I had to touch on it, man, because gang violence is for real. Death is for real. Losing people is for real. Good die young, that's for real. It happens. Man, I have over 20 some tattoos on my body with I don't know how many RIPs. It happens, you know what I mean? So it is what it is, Jay, but I think Golden State tonight, bro, they eat tonight, bro. And that's all I have to say, Jay. I'm going to let you end the show. Tell them what plays you on. My plays on the backboard, man. I'm King Real. My man Jay going to end the show, man. I didn't want to end on a sad note. Kind of in my feelings right now talking about it, bro. But good luck to everybody tonight.
Right, yeah, definitely, man. Good luck to everybody. I see Denver pulling away now. The game should only get worse in the second half. I'm probably gonna hop on the second half. I see the Hornets. They didn't came back and weathered their little first storm. You know what I'm saying? So I am on the Hawks plus the 7.5. I'm on Detroit on -7. I'm not on them first half yet, but I will be on them first half. It should be somewhere around 3.5, maybe -4. So I will be on that as well. And I am on the under in the Indian Golden State game. I did get it at 219. The lines is steady dropping. I hope that it stays under, but if the Warriors do go off, I could definitely see them putting up 130 points on the Pacers. So, you know what I'm saying? Those are my plays, man. Y'all know what's up. This King's Court. I hope to have a damn good show tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Good luck to everybody out there. We appreciate y'all for tuning in. The 200 people in the chat. Everybody hit the like button. Y'all go follow us on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? At King Real 2. At J Money is Money. It's King's Court. We out.